BISON is a compiler construction tool used for generating parser. It is an advanced version of Yawk. Yawk is also a parser generator. BISON generate LALR parser. We know that parser can be categorized into two types, top-down parser and bottom-up parser. BISON is used to generate LALR parser. Now let's look at the installation of BISON and see a sample program execution. You can download the files linked in the description of this video. After downloading, extract the files to any location. Here, I have extracted them to this location. The files to be executed are stored in the same location. Here, I have created and stored the simple.l and simple.y in the same directory. Before the execution demo, I would like to explain the BISON execution process. BISON takes a context-free grammar as a input. It processes the grammar rules and generates the C files. This C files acts as a parser. That means BISON translates the grammar rules into C file. Lex tool is responsible for tokenizing input text. It breaks down the input into tokens and sends them to the parser for processing. The GCC compiler compiles the C parser file generated by BISON. The compiled parser processes the tokens from the lex. The output can be produced based on the grammar rule. So, for this execution, we need one BISON file that can be stored as a file name .y, and we need another file that can be stored as .l that can be read by the lexical analyzer. It can generate the tokens. When you execute the BISON file, it generates the particular file name .tab.c file as well as file name .tab.h file. When you execute the lex program, you can get lex.yy.c file. These two generated files can be compiled by the GCC compiler so that we can get the appropriate parser output. Now I am going to execute the simple program through demonstration. I want to execute these two files. This lex file tells the sentence can be start from the word hello, otherwise it's throw error. This BISON file reads the token. If the sentences start with hello, it prints parsing successful. Otherwise, it's throw error. First, I open the command prompt. These files are stored inside the BISON demo folder, which is located in the D drive. So first I go to the D column. Then I move to the folder called BISON demo. First I execute the lex program. So type the lex command win_flux, then simple.l. After executing, lex.yy.c file is created. Now I am going to execute simple.y through the win BISON execution. So I type win BISON, then type -d, then type the file name, that is simple.y. After successful execution, simple.tab.c, simple.tab.h, both the files are generated. Now I am going to execute these two C files through the GCC compiler. So GCC -o and give any one file name. So this file name acts as a output file name. Then lex program and then parser generated C program simple.tab.c. After execution, the yy.exe file is created here. That file is created. Now you execute the file. It expects one input. I type hello. It shows syntax error. So I can execute this program again. I type hello. So now it tells parsing successful because we are writing the rule like this. Only the hello message can be acceptable by our program. This is the simple program to understand how the BISON program can be executed. Now I am going to execute the calculator program. In this program, these characters are acceptable as tokens that can be written in the lexical analyzer. In the syntax analyzer, the expression can be validated either plus, minus, asterisk and division operation. If you are giving other expressions, it is treated as error. Let's see how this execution can happen. First, I execute the calc.l file. After execution, the lex.yy.c file is created. If it is already created, means it is overwritten. Now I execute the calc.y file. Don't forget to put -d, then type the file name. So it generates two files. So file name.tab.c, then file name.tab.h. After generating these two files, we want to compile tab.c file as well as lex.yy.c files using this gcc command. gcc-o, put any one of the file name. Now I am giving xy. Then first type the lex.yy.c and the new file is calc.tab.c. So after successful execution, xy.exe file is generated here. Then you can run the program. So it is a simple calculator. It expects the expression like this: 6 minus 3. So it produces the result 3. When I execute this program again, I can give the another expression: 4 plus 8. It produces 12. So in this program, we are giving only basic arithmetic operation. Suppose if you want to give the new expression, for example, 5 modulus 2, it is an invalid character. I can give another input, for example, 4 plus 5 plus. So it shows the syntax error. So according to this syntax rule, it generates the appropriate output or error. So in this way you can execute the BISON program. So in this way you can execute the BISON programs.